So, okay, in case you missed the opening, when I walked in, the door opened and it hit me in the head. So on Twitter, people keep saying they see this big red bump on my head. It's a big red bump.
It was bleeding, but not anymore.
No, it's not. I think it's going to look great tomorrow. All right, I'm going to try and get through this monologue. Then I'm going to go home and go to sleep. No, don't go to sleep. All right, according to the Media Research Center, you're not supposed to go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
The evening news covered the Women's March 3 times more than the March for Life. Can you blame the news, though? Fetuses just aren't as interesting. They can't wear bright pink hats or carry signs with shocking slogans that pass for edgy, and they certainly aren't as cool as celebrities.
We have a racist in the White House.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
Our democracy's survival and the Earth's survival depends on our ability to get people the facts.
Trump can't read. Trump can't read. All he does is watch TV.
White women need to hold up our end of the fight. Not just coming to rallies with like-minded others.
Oh, what? So we heard him loud and clear. Sadly, no one can hear a fetus. They're the truly voiceless. But we've heard this media coverage story before, that the media covers X way more than Y. It's an old story. We do it, but we do it because it's true. The bigger question is, why is it true? Even if a network producer wanted to cover the pro-life march more, it's simply too risky. By pitching that idea in a meeting, you give yourself away that you might not be a liberal. It's like an NRA sticker. It tips people off that you're more red than blue. So rather than expose yourself to your peers' disgust, you bite your lip. We've all been there at parties and at work. It's called preference falsification, where your public and your private beliefs conflict. It's like when your boss comes in wearing an ugly shirt. You don't want to be the one telling him it sucks. A better example, when you're one of your most pompous talents, Joe Scarborough, thinks he's a pop star.
We go to break with some of the powerful images from over the weekend as millions of Americans gathered in cities and streets across the nation for the 2018 Women's March.
You may get the chance to stand against a column of tanks.
What this president is doing is just so wrong.
Holding up your hand.
He's like 10 times worse than Nickelback. Anyway.
I like Nickelback.
So do I.
You know what?
That
doesn't surprise me, Jesse. All right, but that's proof of preference falsification. As long as those around Joe don't tell him how bad he is, he'll repeat such midlife desperation, much to the amusement of people like me. So please keep telling Joe that this stuff is great, and I'll continue to laugh my ass off. Although I think he got true revenge. I have the knot on my head. But it's true. Like, if you, Dana, if a reporter says, hey, we should expand our coverage on March to Life, the producer thinks something, and they think, oh,
they roll their eyes.
You're one of them.
Like, oh, great.
Yeah.
And like, how are we going to show that?
Yes, yes. There are no celebrities at March for Life.
Right. And also, well, okay, one thing about March for Life, these are people that come to the march, but they don't just do March for Life every year, every once a year. They live this every day.
Yeah.
They care about the issue, and they're actually having impact.
Yeah.
And they are making a big difference. I can understand why, from a news perspective and from a video perspective, you want to cover all of these marches all across the country because they were big and they were in the major cities, and because it is specifically about President Trump, and they know that they're going to get ratings for it. I mean, that's why it. I think that's why it happened.
Fair point. Jesse, do you plan on releasing a song anytime soon? And if you do, I will stop you.
No, I can't sing, but I didn't think that Scarborough melody was that bad. I really didn't. I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, you like Nickelback.
I tolerate Nickelback.
But a lot of people
They've
do,
had a few
Greg.
hits.
Yes, well...
You don't even like Adam Levine. You don't like anybody.
I know.
Yeah, you don't like anybody
except
death metal.
I just like good music.
That is... Well, I wouldn't call your bumpins good.
Well, Jesse could sell an album. He's like the Hawk.
That was Lee Hazelwood.
I don't wear socks.
How can you insult Lee Hazelwood?
I'll take my socks off and blow my hair out. I think what they do is...
Yeah.
I told you that in confidence. I think the media covers the conservative rallies and liberal rallies differently. If it's a conservative rally, if it's a Tea Party or a March for Life or something like that, they either ignore it if it's a March for Life, or if it's a Tea Party, then they infiltrate it and they only show the most offensive and dangerous signs. and they try to interview the most deranged people and then obviously smear it. It is a Occupy Wall Street march or an Antifa rally or even just one of these women's marches. They magnify it to make it look much bigger than it really is.
Zoom out.
And then they lionize it to make them look like they're pure and noble. There's no interest in going into the guts of the women's march and exposing those nasty signs and exposing that nasty behavior. I accidentally got caught up in the women's march on Saturday because I had to go live because of the Schumer shutdown. Thanks, Chuck. And there were people flipping the bird at Fox News when they were crossing by, hurling really nasty insults at Fox News as they walked by. Some of the signs were, I mean, I couldn't even have them be around my children. It was nasty. So, you know, there's a total double standard, and you made a good point as to why.
Kimberly, thoughts?
Yeah, I think your swelling is going down. So it's not going to be as horribly disfigured as I thought.
I think people on Twitter will be the judge of that, but it feels a little better. Thank you, Pills.
Okay. Well, this was a, predictable outcome, wasn't it? I mean, of course. Yeah. Like, they're going to go to the television. It's got the big splash with everybody there, with the celebrities, the screaming, frothing at the mouth, the whole deal. But, again, I think it's such a good point that the individuals that are pro-life, and this is like a calling where every day they wake up and they're thinking about it and they're passionate about it. It's not just like about a show of force for one day. It's a lifetime kind of choice and mission that they are committed to, which I think is, very noble. And they're consistent in terms of trying to pursue it. Now, in terms of the Women's March, I mean, I like women. Everyone loves women. We're for women. We're for equality. We're for equal pay. We're for job opportunities. We're for people not being, I guess, disparaged or discriminated against for the Me Too movement. There's a lot of things that are going on now. So if people want to use their voice, I'm all for it. I would actually really appreciate, though, if you would pick up your signs. It's very discourteous to litter and not clean up after yourself.
Well, I wouldn't mind the women's march. I actually don't mind the women's march, but it'd be nice if they actually incorporated other parts of the world where women are truly being, harassed and beaten for simple things, and I mean, adultery can get you killed. They think when you listen to these speeches, they're talking about as if America is this somehow evil sexist regime. Do you believe that?
Wait a second. The Women's March on Saturday?
Yeah.
I think that was largely an anti-Trump rally.
Thank you. That's my point.
It so much sense today.
Well, I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean,
no, that's what it should have been called.
Well, that's
right.
what it was.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's what it was, and it was in cities all over the country, and it had
call it anti-Trump rally.
Well, okay, but fine. But I mean, the other part of it is that when you talk about the abortion rally, you know what? They have it annually. They get a good turnout, and I must say, I think the media coverage is more than equal. More than equal. Why do I think that? Because sometimes if you have a pro-choice march, the numbers are unbelievable, huge. And the media will still give time to people who feel that abortion is wrong and a crime against humanity, even as they talk about it. They don't say this was a much smaller march or anything like that. They just give equal time. I think this is the argument from lots of people who say the media thinks that they're being fair, but they give disproportionate coverage to people who have loud voices.
Yeah, all right, I'll take that. Super Bowl.